Guess who's back?
You're now listening to Unapologetic the Podcast with your two hosts, Trey and Reg, discussing any and everything unfiltered.
Yo, what up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Unapologetic the Podcast. Y'all know who it is. It's your favorite two North Carolinians. Listen, it's about 6 days until the Tar Heels play, so of course we about to talk some football shit.
Gotta talk Tar Heel shit.
Listen, welcome back, and hey, it's time to lock in. But
yeah, for sure.
What's good with you, Dre?
Man, I'm coolin', brother. Same old same. You already know how it is with me, man. Working, doing what I got to do, trying to plan my ever so graceful exit. Right, learning some new stuff, learning some new things in the office. What day is it? The 27th. So
yeah.
My son just had his 6th birthday.
Oh, yeah.
So shout out to the big guy. Right, the big six, man. He cut up on Saturday and had his bounce house party and just went bonkers and berserk and all that. Other than that, big dog, you already know, man. I'm coolin', bro. Excited. You see what the fuck on my back, so I'm ready to go.
I like that. Hey, listen, I'm ready. Yeah. You know, the belt is with me.
The belt. The fucking belt.
Listen,
shout out to the motherfucking belt.
I'm ready to be in Chapel Hill with this motherfucker across my shoulder.
Yeah.
Walking up and down the streets, up and down the damn stairs, whether, listen.
Oh, you gonna be in that bitch like Randy Savage, huh?
Nigga. Am I? You know, brother.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Put you in a position I'd rather not be in.
I'm gonna.
I get it, man.
I can't wait. And listen, so y'all know who it is. Like, this ain't just no Bill Belichick shit. We actually literally fuck with UNC, whether it's basketball, football, field hockey, baseball, whatever. Like, it's all day, every day, year round. And it ain't no, we like them for this season, but not for this season. I got another team when it comes to blah, blah. No, it's UNC.
It's Tar Heel basketball, football, baseball, Yahtzee, table tennis,
cricket,
croquet,
water polo.
Yeah.
Listen, every sport you can imagine. If they had a dice shooting game, it would be UNC dice shooting. Yeah. It don't matter. Listen, it don't matter. Like, it ain't none of that other shit y'all see. I like the Gamecocks, or I like the Bulldogs in football, but Duke or UNC and back. No.
I feel like we've explained this before, but it's cool. Yeah. It's all right.
But so for me, dog, listen, everything is good. I can't complain, man. Like I said, football season is around, so it's about to be, hey, Saturdays and Sundays, tread lightly. You know what I'm doing.
What? Hey,
so,
I'm gonna tell you this for free. Come Saturday morning, if you ain't hitting my phone about no football or texting me, like, usually we have correspondence back and forth about a game or something like that. If it's not about football, don't call me.
Yeah. What are we talking about? Exactly.
The most one of a time of the year for me, man. So please leave me alone.
Man, outside of that, I'm listen, everything is everything. I can't complain. The seasons are changing faster than what I expected. It was nice and warm, and then next thing I know, the temperature is like mid low 70s. So I like the fall. I like the winter. I can't complain about it. Wish I would have saw a little more sundress season and white toenails, but it just wasn't in the plans this year.
Wasn't in the cards.
Yeah, it is what it is. But
like that.
Right. But this time of season, I like coming to, especially because of the sports we have coming, which are my two most beloved sports, which is football and basketball. So I can't complain. Ain't nothing else, though. Let's get to it, man. we will start with tomorrow. Tomorrow is, well, actually, week 0 was last week.
Mm-hmm.
Week 0 was last week. We had some games.
Mm-hmm.
I did watch who was it? Kansas State and oh, who was it? Kansas State. It wasn't Arizona. It was Kansas State and maybe I forgot who it was. Kansas State won the game. It good. They was in Ireland, in Dublin.
Yeah.
Good start off. I mean, it was a interesting game up until midway through the fourth. Good start off. I'm looking forward to this week. I think they said it's a total of 96 games within the next 4 days that's going to be played, which is an ass load of games. So, hey, listen, it is whatever channel you turn on, it should be some football somewhere.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, especially if you love football, whether it's college or professional, hey, it'll be there. Yeah, I'm excited about that. I'll get into my expectations right now. Um, I'm not gonna say I set the bar low, but long as we're this year, long as we're a bowl team, I think I'll be happy with that. I don't want to get high expectations. I don't want to get high expectations. So I'm gonna set the bar at being a bowl team, which is 7 wins, right?
6.
6 wins. Yeah, you're right. 6 wins. So, I want us to get 7. I'm satisfied with 7. I think we are an 8-win team.
Okay. I think we have a favorable schedule.
We do.
I'm not gonna fucking, drink the fucking Kool-Aid, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I'll say this: as long as we compete, of course I want to go to a bowl, but as long as we compete and we show teams a la Deion Sanders saying, we coming, man.
Yeah.
We coming.
Yeah. It's a progress.
We coming.
Process, yeah.
We coming. So as long as they put the best players in positions or put our players in position to be the best they can be, and I feel like the coach staff that they've assembled will do that, man. As long as they do that, I think we'll be just fine. I think that we are going to surprise some people by punching them in the mouth. I think, but on the tail end of that, I think we're going to get it's going to be teams that are going to try to blow the lid off of us because of Bill coming in,
right,
and them letting him know, like, hey, hey, Dorothy, you ain't in Kansas no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Pros won't bring that shit to here.
Yeah. I truly believe that. So it's about how the players respond. And I think they know that. They know that.
Right. And that's one thing I was going to add on to it. Like when you said you're not going to drink the Kool-Aid, me neither. But I hope that the team and the players don't, because they feel like, we got the greatest coach in the NFL on these sidelines. Like, no, like you still got to come out and play, because guess what? It don't matter who you play. They can play the damn Grovetown Kings or Knights or whoever else, and they're going to get their best shot because of who the coach is. So it don't matter. Like, but it kind of transfers over into what we talk about when we say basketball season. When they look at the front of that jersey, it's a target. Like, they don't give a fuck who is on the team. But we can have the worst team in the nation. They want to beat the name on that jersey. And so for this football team, we got a coach on the sidelines that, nigga, we got a Hulu doc coming out. I saw that. When the fuck we ever talked about a Hulu doc for the Tar Heels?
I mean, shit.
All of football.
Hell,
exactly.
HBO want to do Hard Knocks.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I'm saying. So I mean, we got a target on us regardless of what we look like. And nigga, we won what? 7 games last year? Lost the ball game?
Yeah.
Lost the ball game to Connecticut.
Got embarrassed.
Yeah, so, but we are a team that motherfuckers are going to want to beat. We got Clemson, week 4, week 5? Clemson coming in players like we a damn top 15 school, probably.
Oh, Dabo definitely. Yeah. Dabo, it's going to be a dick swinging contest. Pause.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, listen, like I said, 7, 8 wins. That's my realistic goal. I'm happy with that. But I am going to enjoy this season. Unless the bottom falls out like it did somewhere last year, to where we look good and then we got 77 dropped on us by fucking not Appalachian State. Who the fuck was that? It don't even matter. It don't matter, but whatever.
Gio Lopez being
Yeah,
started. We knew that. Right?
Lopez was announced the starter.
I knew that when he transferred.
Yeah. I did too. I'm not mad at it.
He is the best quarterback on the roster.
Yeah. He is the best quarterback on the roster as of now. The maturation of Bryce, we'll see how that happens.
Right.
I wasn't a big Jake guy to begin with.
God, no.
But whatever. We'll see. It's a lot of holes that need to be plugged up on the roster. We don't have no speed in the wideouts. Running back, it's
no. I think we already at running back.
Yeah.
We're just finding.
We'll see. Davion is going to be the starter.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see how he looks. He looked pretty good in spells for Omarion when he gave Omarion a breather. So I'm cool with that.
Coming from a good program out there in Florida, man, Chaminade. So
yeah. So we'll see. Outside of that, I don't have nothing else to say. I'm just happy. I'm happy we here. Ain't no more talking. It's time to play ball.
Come Monday night, let's fucking get it on.
Absolutely. Time to play ball. We got another week till the NFL. I don't have high hopes for my team. There are a lot of Vegas got us as a favorite somehow to maybe go to the NFC championship. I don't know how.
Hell no.
I know, right? We just picked up. Well, we picked up Robinson, the running back from Washington,
and Valdez.
Valdez and MDS. MV. Yeah.
Robinson's a good pickup for
It absolutely
cleanup duty. Yeah.
It absolutely is. That's a 1-2 punch at the running back.
Yeah.
And we also picked up Sky Moore.
CMC gonna get hurt.
Yeah, CMC he
gonna get hurt.
He stayed nicked up, but so that's a good pickup. Sky Moore and Valdez Scanling. I like the additions. I saw Amari Cooper went to the Raiders. Probably for some peanuts. I'm like, well, why?
Yeah, it was. I'm sure he just wanted to go back there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure we could have probably enticed him to come on. But so on this talking NFL, I want to talk real quick about the Sanders boys.
Okay, let's do it.
And then we can get it out the way. Because that's been the biggest talk as far as the NFL outside of Michael Parsons for the last outside of Travis Kelce getting engaged yesterday. Exactly. Yeah.
No, congratulations to him.
Yeah, absolute congratulations. But
the reason why I turned my face up is because I'm in the middle of command and staff.
Mm-hmm.
And the BC comes in and says, I have great news. And that was the news. And then commits to telling us that she's a Swiftie.
Which, yeah. I'm not even gonna ask you her ethnicity, but
spare me, please.
Yeah.
Spare yourself.
In the culture, we like anyway.
Anyway.
So we'll talk Shiloh. So
let's do it. Slaw.
Real quick. So he was cut Sunday after the game that they had Saturday. He got ejected on the game Saturday for getting in an altercation, throwing a punch at a player that
it was some poor shit.
Yeah, he retaliated from. But anytime you watch sports, if you watch sports, they always say it's the guy that retaliates that gets caught.
It's always man number two.
It's always the guy that retaliates to get caught. So what are we talking about? So that has always been the saying or the rule in sports. So there's nothing out the ordinary, but so our community, our culture has adopted the idea that is the reason why he got cut, and he shouldn't have been cut because he was retaliating. But not to say that he was a target for every quarterback when he was on the field. They was throwing at him. They was running at him. He had a 39% PFF rating when he's on the field, which is terrible. And listen, I'm going to root for not just the Sanders boys, but all young black men that step on that field and perform.
Yeah,
because I want to see all of them excel. It ain't just because I like Dion or whatever else. Like, hell, I rooted for Terrell Owens' son, Frank Gore's son. Plenty of that all got cut. So the fact that the notion that Shiloh got cut because he threw some punches or retaliated, it's crazy to me.
No, Shiloh got cut because he's a slaw dog, okay?
Oh.
And at the end of the day, be clear, there's nothing that he could have done to make this team, right? He just, in my opinion, he's not a good corner. He's not a good safety. He's not just not good.
Right. And let's not forget, the guy that he got into it was a fourth string tight end that played punter as well, that pushed his ass 30 yards down the field before they even got into it.
Right.
That's not supposed to happen. If you're trying to make third, at least second string, you're not supposed to listen, ain't nobody supposed to drag you down 30 yards down the field.
Yeah. Listen, you saw when he ran up on him, you said, that's a big boy, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Shiloh's not the biggest, okay?
No.
That's a big boy.
Right.
You got slapped around, you got slung around. He got inside of those pads, son.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happened. They got him inside of those pads and he tried to drive your ass to the locker room. Right. That's what happened, guy.
Absolutely. And even if you are, let's say, like, if you're fighting for a slot, a position on a team, you have to do whatever it takes to make that team. If that's okay, this guy slung me to the ground, slapped me upside the head, you got to deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
You can't retaliate. You can't do that. You can't do anything that's going to limit your number of plays on the field.
Yeah. Yeah. Off Shiloh, man. So.
Oh, yeah. Shador.
Okay.
We watched him against the Panthers. He looked pretty good. And
pretty good is a stretch. He looked like.
Yeah.
Like I said, he looked like he has plenty. Well, obviously, he has plenty of room to improve. But it looks like there's a chance, and there's still a chance because he still has to learn.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
he still has to learn. Yeah, he has a lot to learn. That's okay.
I saw everybody act like he's supposed to be the number one guy from off that one game. I didn't see it. I didn't believe it.
You're right.
That when we talked about it, I said, it was one preseason game. He missed the next one. I watched his last game against the Rams, and he completely looked lost on the field. Two different defenses. And the crazy thing was he didn't play first string defense against the Rams. But he wasn't on the field with first string linemen or running back or receivers on. But I mean, it's all about the schemes and sets and whatever else. He didn't look good at all. He didn't look comfortable in the pocket. I feel like if you have 3 to 5 seconds to dance around and do everything else. You got enough time to throw the ball away or do something.
There's a lot to learn, man.
It's a lot to learn.
It's not
But
necessary.
so for the conspiracy theories really gain legs from there. They set him up. They put him in. They didn't give him opportunity. The same chances they gave Dylan Gabriel, which was a number 3, a 3rd round draft pick versus him. He got the chances that a 5th round draft pick would get.
Right. Absolutely.
You as a football guy, me as a football guy, and anybody else that knows football, talk football, know that. Like, if you get a guy 2nd, 3rd, 4th round, they're going to get 2nd, 3rd, 4th round treatment. Same as a 5th. It don't matter who you are. The problem is that, and it ain't no fault to. I'm not gonna say it's a fault to Shiloh or even Shador. For me, I feel like when you are on teams that your dad coaches your whole life, you're probably going to get preferential treatment.
Right.
Not saying they didn't have to work for nothing, but now you are in the NFL with the big dogs, the big boys, where a defensive lineman might run faster than some running backs in college.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to work for this job, this opportunity. A lot of people aren't the new fans. We have the stands because a lot of these motherfuckers don't know football. They just, oh, Deion's at Colorado. I'm going for Deion. Deion loves God. Deion this, Deion that.
And that's okay.
Yeah, and it's fine. Oh, Deion. Well, the thing I hate is, oh, Deion, his sons are strong, confident black men, and the NFL don't like strong, confident black men. That's why they treat them this way. No, like, are these the only strong, confident black men in the NFL? No. So what are we talking about? No, you have to earn your spot, your position, your reps in this game.
Absolutely.
Did Snoop get in and lead the team to a game-winning field goal with the same lineman that Shador had? He absolutely did. Snoop got cut. I mean,
listen, it's part of the game, right?
Right.
It's Shiloh got cut because he's Shiloh.
Mhm.
All right, he can't play. Okay?
Yeah. No ifs, ands, or buts about that. That's dry, straight and cut.
He can't play, bro. Like, he cannot play.
He might be on a practice squad somewhere in this year, maybe.
So, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. We'll see.
Hey, his name will probably get him on a practice squad somewhere.
You think so?
I mean, I don't see it, but if it happens, I think it's because of the name. I don't think it's because of anything else. From what I've seen, I watched Colorado for the last 2 years when this team was assembled, and I didn't see anything that stood out for me as far as him on the field. Shador, to me, Shador was Shador. Shador was never the first, second, third. I don't think he may not even have been the top 5 quarterback in college. I mean, number wise and completion wise, we can say that, yes, but from what I seen, far as in what they talk about, delivery, throwing the ball, accuracy, reading defenses, Shador was never to me a top at any year, a top 5.
Not top 5, but that motherfucker accurate though.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
that motherfucker accurate now.
Yeah. I mean, but was it accurate because, and I'm just asking you, because a lot of people will say he was accurate because he was a check down king.
Yeah, but when he pushed the ball down, I don't know. I think I'm gonna stand on what I say. I'm down that hill. He's an accurate quarterback in my. Best of luck to him. I think he is exactly where he's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Within the depth chart, which is number 3.
And let's because listen, Dylan Gabriel looked pretty good all preseason
Dylan Gabriel,
outside of that pick six he threw.
Dylan Gabriel is a better quarterback than Shador Sanders. I said that on draft night.
Don't say that too loud, dog, because it should do it.
I don't give a shit. Come fight.
Not.
I said it on draft night. I will die on that hill too.
People said Jackson Dart was not better than him.
Oh, please.
They're saying Tyler Shook should not have been drafted in front of him, and he's looking pretty good down there in New Orleans, buddy.
Boy.
They said he was the next best thing outside of Cam.
Let's move on. And now you're talking crazy.
Am I lying? They say he was the second best quarterback outside of Cam.
Oh gosh.
See, he should have been a top 5. That's what a lot of people were saying. But now they're backtracking. I just saw what they say about UNC. Let me see. UNC, SEC, Big Ten, UNC, and UVA. Both schools most attractive to both leagues. Well, how do you feel about that, real quick?
What, Big Ten play?
Well, UNC potentially leaving the ACC within the next 5 to 10 years.
Of course, I don't like it, but I mean, at the end of the day, like, I'm not surprised, right? Like, I think it's all complacent upon where the football team is going, but more importantly, what the basketball program or any program, when you think about it, I mean, because we wreck shit in a lot of sports.
Yeah.
So any businessman, any chairman of any fucking conference would love to have the Hills because they get a piece of what the fuck we got going on.
Right. I'm with you. I agree with you whole. I don't like it. Just like I wish the Pac-10, Pac-12, whatever you want to call it, was still what it was. I just felt like it was better for the sports. But of course, they divided. They got 2 teams in that shit now?
I saw a report that one of the teams, like, what is it Colorado or an Oregon State going to play each other twice or some shit?
Nah, Colorado was in the 12, right?
No, that's what I'm thinking about, the 12. One of those teams, I'm thinking about 12. I saw some bullshit about that, like crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Off of sports, yeah, I don't have anything else off in sports. There was a school shooting today. I don't know much about it because I didn't read into it. I think it was in Minnesota, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So, I really don't want to talk about it because I get tired of even have to talk about it, bring attention. And there was also a bombing of I think a hospital in Gaza, if I'm not mistaken, that just happened within the last 2 to 3 hours.
Well, I don't know anything about that. I do know a little bit about what happened in Minnesota. 17 young children hurt, 2 killed.
Yeah.
Shooter, 23 years old, killed himself after he did what he did at a Catholic school. So our condolences for the people and all families involved and anybody affected by what happened, man. It's just sick, sad world, dog.
Yeah.
It's a sick, sad world.
Yeah. And well, since while we talking about it, so yeah, video was just released of will reveal a third Israeli strike that hit Nasser Hospital in southern Gaza. Yeah, and a deadly double tap attack that sparked global conduct. Yeah, I mean, listen, it ain't. Sadly, it ain't no civilians in this world no more. Really, it ain't no civilians. From what Dre just talked about, mentioning school, hospital, it ain't. It like don't nobody like the innocent is just as much of a target as whoever else. I mean,
100%, bro.
Oh, sad and unfortunate. And I'll echo what Dre said. My condolences, Unapologetic definitely condolences to anybody affected by both of these, because I saw there was a couple people that have family members that are journalists and reporters that are in um, Gaza and Israel, and they like suffer losses in their family. Um, Dangerous world we in.
Yeah.
But to move on, Tank versus Paul.
Okay.
I I get it. Money. Outside of that,
I get it. I get it.
and I think that's the only thing that I get about it is the money.
Bro, if the reports are true and it's 200 M's on the table, he gonna come on, man. Who's not taking that?
I, I'm with you. Who's not taking that? But I do think this is where we continue down the road of boxing becoming a dying sport.
Yeah, it looked like it was on the way up, and then
We started this celebrity boxing shit to where Jake Paul, Logan Paul, like they are fighting. Like it's more about the money and what matches can we get versus what you and I grew up to, what we were looking for. And I even for us growing up, I think that shit started a while back too, because we didn't there were some of our greatest fighters during that time, i.e. Floyd, that we didn't get the best fights when we should have got them. When they were going to be maybe the fight of the century.
all I know is this: come September 13th, after September 13th, don't talk to me about no boxing, man. Canelo and Bud Crawford.
Yeah. And
After that, don't talk to me about no fight.
and listen, and that's a fight that we want to see. We need to see.
Yeah, don't
Um
talk about no fights.
yeah.
It's in Atlanta, man. You gonna be in the area or what? What you gonna do?
uh I mean, I can be in the area now. Be in the house is a different story.
Well, I ain't talking about being
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
house. I
yeah,
mean,
yeah, yeah. I can be in the area.
I think it'll be a good place to be, man. We might
Yeah.
have to look it up and see what's what, man. I might have to see if we can make that happen.
Okay, we can. Like, well, so if you come, then we'll make something shake. But if not, then I don't know if I'm going to be down there, because you know how Atlanta gets. Uh,
Jack boys.
yeah, yeah. I had a couple people I was looking at their stories from this
Yeah.
past weekend. They was at the Lucci concert and Windows was knocked out. Motherfucker.
Jack
Yeah,
boys.
got him. Snatchies.
And I remember, man, I remember
Give me yours.
Adonis's mom was Edge.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I was there. I was there.
At the Zumba joint, right?
Yeah. No. That wasn't Zumba.
What was it?
That was twerk.
Yeah, the twerk. Yeah.
Twerk something.
Twerkathon or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah. That was a twerk something. Yeah, but it was reality TV show.
One of them jokers. Well,
Yeah.
one of them jokers.
Reality TV that was hosting a twerk something. Twerk, not a twerk fest, but it was like the ladies that's listening, they know what we talking about. Yeah. And we was out and they was at the at the twerk class. It was a twerk class. Twerk, pole dancer class, whatever else. We was out and they was there. And they called and we left.
We were there.
Yeah, we left. We left from where they was at, and yeah, somebody had busted your window out. Didn't really get nothing. Because the iPad, I think the iPad was still in there.
The iPad was still in there,
and some of your other stuff was in there. But I think they had got maybe
sneakers.
Yeah.
Some sneakers or some shit, like some busted sneakers. Like, it's always sneakers, man.
Yeah, nigga, that was years ago.
Mm-hmm.
It had to be about 2015. No, about 2017, 2018,
It
maybe.
was around 18.
Yeah, yeah,
It
yeah,
was
around
it
that.
was, it was before Adonis.
Yeah,
So
right
yeah,
before I went to Qatar. So it had, yeah,
and it was
yeah,
before Adonis. So yeah,
yeah, 17 or 18, yeah. Sheesh. Yeah. Um, to keep it in the fighting realm, Rampage's son.
man. Okay.
Um,
I mean, fuck around and you fucking find out.
yeah. Just to back brief real quick. Uh, he was at a wrestling event. He was outside with wrestlers and they were performing on their performative shit. They thought he was a wrestler and interacted with him as he was a wrestler, and he didn't too much like that shit. But they had smashed the can upside his head, which he didn't like. Uh,
Yeah.
but he pieced it up with them.
Right.
Um, where I think the shit goes left is that he was doing he was vlogging at the same time.
Right. Okay.
People in the chat were putting a battery in his back.
Yeah. Well, is that what happened? I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah,
That I
yeah,
didn't
yeah, yeah,
know.
yeah. No, yeah, he was so there's like 4 or 5 different videos. He was actually vlogging at the time. He was talking to people in the chat room. They was telling him oh blah 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 this, but he had already pieced it up with the guys, but he was like so once he really, I guess they really put the battery in his back, he was like I'm gonna fuck him up, this and that. I don't do that shit, whatever else. But you already shook the guy's hand. Y'all pieced it up. The guy even told him like, "Hey, we just performing. Like, I'll let you get your lick back. You know, just let me know how you want to do. We can set it up to make it look like, it's real. X, Y, Z. Blah 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 blah." He took it upon himself to run into the ring, sneak the guy, slam him on the mat, which the guy wasn't expecting. Once he slammed the guy on the mat, the guy was knocked out cold. Then he proceeded to punch him. I think they said he punched him at least 15 times while the guy was so he knocked out a lot of his teeth. The guy was unconscious, choking on his blood in the ring. They had, like the other guy, the wrestlers thought it was staged, so it went on for a little bit. Then they like realized like this nigga's unconscious, like he's still punching on him. We got to pull him up off of him, and that's what when you saw everybody jump in the ring and grab him. The shit looked crazy to me, and I think that was really kind of uncalled for. Because I feel like if you was gonna do something, you should have did it then. We are in the social media age to where, like I say, he was vlogging and in the chat, and people were telling him he shouldn't stand for that. You shouldn't have pieced it up. You need to blah 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 blah. Like, I don't know, man. Wrestlers are different because we know a lot of their stuff is staged. MMA fighters, you fighting. I think he's an amateur MMA fighter, right? Or
Something like
UFC,
that.
something like that. So
These martial artists.
yeah, so they're even trained to when a guy taps or they're out, it's the end. So the guy was done. The guy was lifeless. For him to punch that dude at least 10 to 15 times after he was unconscious, that shit is crazy.
Right. That guy was out of there. He was a
Oh.
fucking vegetable. Okay.
I don't mean to laugh at him, but yeah, he was definitely a vegetable.
He was a vegetable. You hear me?
Yeah,
She was rough.
yeah. Uh, he's been banned for life from that wrestling franchise. I think it was called Kick or something like that.
Who fucking cares?
Yeah, yeah, it wasn't WWE or no shit. Like it ain't too many of them. But I mean, who's to say what repercussions come after that? I mean, they said it's potential that the guy could sue him, and also the police could potentially press charges against him. Far as, and I forgot what the charges might be, but um, I want to get into this young nigga conversation. I just don't know like when the good time for us to get into it because there's a lot of shit happening. But um, yeah, I don't know. I thought the shit was crazy. Rampage commented on it, and I think his first comments were kind of in support of his son. Then everything after that was kind of like, nah, this nigga bugged out. You know, but he got a concussion 4 or 5 days ago, and he shouldn't have been nowhere near a ring or this or that. So I don't condone none of that shit.
I
X,
done
Y,
seen it
Z.
all. He ain't been right since his mom got murdered. I done seen a lot of shit.
Mm, yeah, yeah. Um, I saw Shawn Kemp got what he got, like 60 days house arrest or some other shit because somebody had broken his car and stole it, and he let off a couple shots.
Yeah, so he finally got charged for that
Yeah,
or sentenced for that.
yeah,
That happened a little while ago. That happened
yeah,
like
yeah.
last year.
About probably a year or two ago,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
something like that.
Mm.
Hey, well, I guess I get it. If they're not in immediate threat, if they're not threatening you, you can't, I guess, shoot at them, right? I guess. I mean, hey,
Go.
they're in the car, they're trying to drive off, and you shooting at them. I guess.
Fucking stupid.
Yeah. Um, Cracker Barrel.
Okay.
I never fucked with the Cracker Barrel like that anyway. No, anytime I came to here for a class, whether it was NCOS or uh a MOS class, whatever, anytime they want to do a class dinner, class lunch, class breakfast, they always said Cracker Barrel. And I always hated it. I never like Cracker Barrel has always gave me racist undertone or vibes. I don't know why.
Tell me why.
It's just I just got that feel. I don't know from me, like from early specialist E4 days, just going in there. I don't know. And then, then looking into it and seeing the history of it, then I'm like, oh, okay, it was very racist up until certain years. But I just never really liked the Cracker Barrel anyway. It's always gave me that vibe, that feel. Um, but so as of recent, they have a new CEO. The CEO has changed the logo, and that has upset a lot of white people, Southern white people, because they felt like the logo, it was an old white man with a barrel on the logo, and I didn't look into the history of it, and that really upset a lot of people. From reports, they lost a couple hundred million since that logo has been changed, and actually today, after a statement from the president, they decided to change the logo back. Yeah. I don't know, man. I mean, this shit is stupid. What are we talking about? Cracker Barrel logo. So just to put it in context real quick. Cracker Barrel.
Yeah.
Cracker Barrel has lost over 250 million in the company's stock value, a decline of 34% since um this lady took over. Um, it's a lot. Um, and I guess the headquarters for the Cracker Barrel is based in Tennessee. Um, they unveiled a minimalist logo replacing the iconic bearded man with the barrel imagery to modernize and attract younger diners. The CEO defended the change as a way to preserve core values, but that triggered a lot of accusations of abandoning rural heritage and embracing. They said now it's embracing woke policies from critics, which sparked widespread backlash and a boycott. Hmm, yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's Cracker Barrel. I don't. I don't. I never ate at Cracker Barrel like that. Who cares? But now to see that the logo change from that has sparked this. Because I think what the president said yesterday in his during a conference, he said that they need to change it back now in order to preserve the heritage and get back to the old Southern roots of what it is.
Is
And you see
the
a lot of the MAGA and Dixie Confederate flag-ish type people that said, hey, this is our establishment. Why are we changing it?
is the logo racist?
I wouldn't say it is, but I don't know what it means to. I don't know. I wouldn't say it is. I don't honestly, I don't care. But I mean, what it means to whoever that it upset once they changed it versus the people that were for the changes, I guess those are the people that you'd have to. Because okay, so why did her changing the logo upset this certain sector of people to say, well, we're not supporting this shit to make them lose over $250 million?
The same reason why any people don't like change. That's why. When people don't like change, they don't fuck
Yeah.
with change. The same reason why the commanders, formerly of the Redskins, have lost money. The same reason why, you know, teams that have changed their names, you know, in sports, why they lose money, right? It just is
Mhm.
what it is. People don't like change. Like, this is no different. So the only thing is that this lady, new CEO or president, tucked their tail and was like, "Nah, fuck that."
Mhm.
I mean, that's the only difference. Like, it's no different from any other franchise or logo, or, you know, it's no different.
Right. So in addition with this, I think the article I read, it was attached to Aunt Jemima, right? So we know that shit changed from to Pearl Milling, right?
Okay.
Um, so the family of Aunt Jemima were getting paid off of the syrup, the
Yeah.
name, the bottle, the logo, everything, right? Um, but the culture, I guess, or black people, or maybe woke community had an issue with that, which forced the company to change it to Pearl Milling. So once it changed to Pearl Milling, now the family of Aunt Jemima don't get no proceeds or nothing. So it's kind of like they got swept off and pushed to the side,
Mm-hmm.
which they were. So from what I read, that they're kind of upset because they didn't have a problem. They didn't mind that. I mean, you got a multi-million-dollar company. Yeah. Well, they don't have it, but they're getting paid thousands and thousands of dollars, which, is taking care of generations and generations of that family.
Right.
I do feel like, a lot of these changes and all like some of them may be good, some of them not so much. Um, I don't know. I mean, I can't say when what is good and what is not. I guess it's all up to what you believe in. Like I said, I never really fucked with the Crackle Barrel anyway.
Right.
It never was high on my list. It was hell. They got it's a restaurant in what's that shit in Colombia? Lizard Stick. People swore about it. I didn't. That shit gives me the same fucking vibes. I don't know. I don't like that shit. But it is what it is. I mean, when I go into a place and there's a bunch of white people telling me they cooking soul Southern food, I'm like, okay, this ain't where I need to be. Because man, anyway. But hey, for everyone that likes it, I love it for you. That you support the logo, you want it back. It is what it is. You got it back. I don't know. I'm not eating there anyway, so whatever. Um, Snoop Dogg was on a podcast and
Yeah.
he mentioned going to watch a movie with his grandchild, right?
Yep.
And he said something about it was a woman couple, and I think the voiceover was Taraji. But anyway, they had a baby, and grandchild was basically asking him over and over repeatedly, how does a woman have a baby? How does two women end up with a baby
Mm-hmm.
when it takes a woman and a man? And he basically was saying like that's nothing that he think he should have to explain to a child, you know, while watching kid show, kid movie, whatever else. Like that,
Mhm.
that's something that's wrong with the world. Of course, he received a lot of backlash for that. People were saying he's a phobe. I don't know which phobe it is. It could be homophobe, it could be what, I don't know what phobe it is, but of course it's a phobe for everything. But
Yeah, of course it is.
um there was a guy, I think is who, Billy Porter. Billy Porter responded and said Snoop shouldn't be worrying about gays or what gay people are doing. He should be worried about explaining his criminal past and cooning for Donald Trump to his grandson. Um, we'll touch on that real quick in a little bit, but you're a parent. You have
Yeah,
younger
I do.
you
Same
have
here.
younger children.
I do.
Um, you might not want to have to explain that to your children,
Mhm.
but who would you rather explain it to your children?
No, I want to explain it to my children.
Right.
Look, I get what Snoop was on and why he said what he said or
Hmm.
whatever the case may be. Bro, at the end of the dang on day, right? Like he's still on that old school shit. Like it's okay. Like I
Right.
mean, that's what he on, that's what he on. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? For him to go on, you know, pod or whatever he was on, um, was that a bit much? Sure, but it's his opinion.
Yeah. I mean it is. But I do feel like realize like we gotta know the culture and the climate we're in these days, and that's
Yeah,
definitely the culture and climate we're in. Like it ain't going nowhere. It's right here, right now. Like it ain't nothing changed about it, and nothing it ain't nothing we can do about it.
right.
And I'm with you. Like if it's going to be explained to my child or my grandchild, I would rather that me as the parent explain it to my child, or my grandchild's parents, or me explain it to them versus letting them find it out or get explained to them somewhere else.
Okay.
You know, we're in them days, man. Like we went to school, we learned certain things. Sex ed was a thing we did, like, but at the same time, now these days, how reliant are you on those things being taught to your child? Whether are you more willing to or want to say, hey, I would rather teach them the birds and the bee. We talked about, how your father talked about you or taught you how to use a condom or whatever else. Like, is that something that, hey, look, I would rather introduce this to my child these days in this climate versus, the alternative, them learning it in the streets or somewhere else.
Of course you want to, you want to, but at the
Mhm.
end of the day, it's like, all right, like it's being introduced whether you like it or not, and it's being introduced as being hidden. It's not on the forefront, right? Like it's just what it is. Like it's a part of society now. It's a part
Right.
of schools. It's everywhere. So
Damn.
yeah, of course you would want to, but it's not.
Uh-huh.
That's not the way it's happening. It's not going to happen that way.
Right. Right. Because it's being introduced in those type ways. So you can put on YouTube for your son and go upstairs to do something real quick and then come back downstairs and you're like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? Like even regardless of the parameters you put, like kids, this, that, like, you know what I'm saying? And it's kind of then next thing you know, your son or your daughter's coming in, Dad, what's up? Blah blah blah. And you like, because my Luna do that to me. Luna asked me a question like, what is this or what is that? I'm like, where you hear that from? Where you learned that at? Oh, I saw it on da 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 da. Da. And I'm like, oh my God, like what?
Of course,
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, hey, I don't see anything wrong with what Snoop is saying. I do feel like, some things are better left unsaid. Like we're in that time to where um you're you're going to teach the child, or social media or TV is going to teach them.
right.
And that's the reality of it. Um uh you feel like talking about ageism in our culture?
Ageism?
Yeah.
What is that?
So so I had this conversation and we was talking about far as in like how we do, for instance, let's say Rakim LL came out with an album.
Okay.
The majority would be like, niggas too old to be making music. What are they doing?
Oh, and automatically count them out?
Yeah. Automatic count them out. Versus, let's say, Guns N' Roses, Axl Rose, or whoever else, but in the rock and roll community, the whatever community you want to say, outside of our culture community, will make an album and it might go platinum, and they can do a world tour.
Okay.
Like we're gonna automatically,
Excuse me.
it goes to the fact to where somebody might say, "Damn, look at uncle, look at auntie with them Jordans on." Like, why should it be a surprise that somebody of an older age got Jordans on?
Hmm. So what's your question, man?
So well, that was basically the conversation. Why do we do that to our in our culture, in our grade square, where like is you have to be a certain age to do anything?
Because we're in the age of our culture is about the next best thing. It's
Hmm.
not necessarily about celebrating legacies or celebrating or legacy acts or celebrating. Although the irony behind it is our culture is it's heavily dependent upon retro shit. So why would you not celebrate the originators or you know what I mean? Like the pioneers. It doesn't make sense to me either though. It really doesn't. Because if you look around, you talking about music right now. We can talk about clothes. These niggas is wearing bell bottoms
Yeah.
right now. What do they call them? What do they call them now?
Oh, I don't know. I don't.
Shit.
I don't know.
Stacked, stacked. They call them
Okay.
stacked
Yeah.
jean
Okay.
pants. Stacked. Those are bell bottoms, sir.
Mm-hmm.
My granny wore those
Mm-hmm.
when she was in the street. And my pa. What are we talking about?
Right.
Crop top shit and all. Like, yeah, man. I don't know. I don't know why we're like that, Reg. I wish I did. I think the answer, if I had to give an answer to it would have to be because we're so compliant on and complacent upon what's the next hot shit, what's the next best thing, what's the new hotness.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? We hang our hats on that shit as a culture, man, and it is so stupid.
Well, I feel like us, our generation, paid homage.
I feel like that too.
Like it wasn't none of the like I like even to this day, like right now, let's talk sports. I can celebrate LeBron, KD, Steph, hell, even Kobe, and still love and have Mike as my favorite player ever.
Yeah,
Me growing up during a Mike era, I never disrespected or felt the need to say like Dr. J wasn't good. Moses Malone wasn't good.
I just didn't see it.
Yeah, I didn't
I
see
just
it,
didn't see it.
but I do know enough to say, hey,
That
I saw the
he's
film.
a
I can
dog.
go
He's a
back.
dog. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's a
he's a
dog.
dog.
Yeah,
Yeah. You know what I'm
he's a
saying?
dog.
But you can talk to anybody today and they're gonna tell you then they might not have never even seen Mike play.
And that's okay.
We
But
getting to the point, dog. We getting to the point now. This is how far past we're going to where they are questioning Kobe.
yeah,
Kobe ain't e- Kobe ain't been like it ain't been 10 years since Kobe played his last game yet. Like Kobe was still playing 8 years ago, seven
right.
years ago. But we getting to
Right.
the point now to where people are questioning what Kobe did in the game. Who's better than Kobe? Who ain't better than him? Oh, I got Steph over Kobe right now. Steph then moved into the blah blah blah. Like, what are we talking about?
No, you're gonna always have those those conversations, bro. Like at the end of the day, you're gonna always have those conversations, right? That's barbershop talk. You're
Mm-hmm.
gonna always have those conversations. We just so happen to be two people that look at way back and then go forward, present, forward, future, whatever. Right, past. That's something that we do. But you're gonna always have those talks. So I'm not shocked at that at all.
Yeah, me either. But I do. I guess that speaks to how much you love whatever it is, whether it's the game, the music, or whatever else. Far as like even when I listen to music, I can hear certain sounds in a song. Like, oh shit, like that's a Temptation sample. That's an OJ sample. That's a Luther. That's a, I that's me. I love old shit. Like I can hear that. You know what I'm saying? And I'll go look where they get the sample from. Where they get this that. Like I just that
That's what I'm
shit.
saying. Everybody's not like that though, man. So
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying. Everybody's not like that.
yeah.
They're not.
Um, last week I wanted to go back to this conversation. Last week we talked about Shikari and really what Ryan Clark had to say because someone that listens and watch, shout out to them. Let me get some. And, they wanted to have that conversation, and basically they were on the side that um, there should be a double standard when it comes to domestic violence because men are stronger than women. I'm going to double down. I don't care who's stronger than who. There shouldn't be a there should not be a double standard when it comes to domestic violence. And I'm willing to talk about the reasons why, but I like to hear what you got to say, how you feel about it, real quick. Even though we talked about it
I
last
said
week.
what I said last week, dog. Like at the end of the day, it's about self control. Period. Point blank. If you expect for me to control myself, then you should expect uh, the opposite sex to do the same. And that's all I got to say about it. It's really irritating.
Yeah, I'm with you. I don't. I listen. I could care less about who's stronger than who. Um, self control is the biggest thing. The conversation I had. Well, I mean, even yes, we're talking self control, but if a woman get out of line and she hits a man, he should have enough self control to know that he's stronger than this woman and he shouldn't retaliate. Like that's better said than done. Like you ask anybody what their first reaction or instinct is to do once they get slapped, hit in the face.
You don't know. You don't know
You
what
don't
you
get, yes.
don't know.
So what are we talking about? Like I just don't like I don't know, man. Like I get it. We're in this, but then like let's stop screaming about this equality and all this other shit.
Mhm.
Let's stop talking about it then. If that's the case, like if we really want to talk double standards and such should not do this, like if we want to talk self control, like you said, we should have enough. You should have enough self control to not put your hands on a person that you know is, in her words, she said 3, 4, 5 times stronger than me. You should have enough self control to not, because guess what? Hey, if I saw The Rock and he disrespected me, do I feel like I'm going to slap The Rock in his mouth? Probably not. No, no. Um. So I mean, why are we putting the label just because it's a gent? Like it makes no sense to me
Nope.
at all. Double standards are always going to exist, but we can control. I feel like we can control and stipulate when the double standards exist and how they exist, and that ain't one. As far as in domestic violence, you put your hands on somebody, um, even if they don't hit you back, you should get the same treatment if you're a woman hitting a man as a man hitting a woman is when the police show up. Period. Point blank.
I agree.
Um. Oh, all right, real quick. what's your stance on how your lady dresses? Far as in whether it's revealing or not revealing, if she has the body for it, if she don't, whatever else. Do you police how much do you police that?
Well, I would have. It's a difference, and I think we've talked about this. Are you with me or are you not with me?
Mm-hmm.
Are you? Yeah, for me, that's it. It's a difference between whether you're with me or you're not with me.
Mm-hmm.
Some people might call it wrong or whatever the case may be, but I'm human. Yeah, if you're going to be revealing, do I want to be around revealing, like revealing to the point where it's like borderline, like crazy? Then of course I want to be around. But
Mm-hmm.
if I'm not around, I'm going to have an issue with it. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I'm with you. Yeah, it really doesn't bother me. Outside of if we're not together, if I see it. I mean, I tend to lean on the side to where I mean, if you can wear it and you can pull it off, you look good in it, I'm all for it. If not, then I'll definitely say something. Um, how much revealing is it if I'm not around? I might have questions on it because I know how niggas is, but then at the same time, it comes down to, well, baby, do you trust me? Do you this? Do you that? I absolutely do, but you know, I don't have a problem with my lady, especially if we're out and she put that shit on and she looked good in it and it's revealing. Like I don't have a like you know, I do feel like there's a time and a place. Like you're not gonna go to dinner with mom or dad or whoever else, you know what I'm saying, and have like one titty out and a pasty on the nipple and then you know what I'm saying, shit like that. But time and a place for everything. But yeah, I don't I'm not a big policer on the clothing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna like hound a motherfucker. No, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna do that. But come on.
Mhm.
The same way you gonna talk to me about having certain shorts on, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I know you heard it before. I've heard it plenty of times. I don't wear them shorts. I don't know. I can see your print on. I'm like, come on, man.
I don't be thinking about shit like that.
Yeah, yeah. Nah. All right. Let's jump on to these unapologetic truths.
Let's do
Um,
it.
I put one in here because it was a question I asked today. Well, I got asked today, and I wanted to ask you this. Two-part question. And it's are you happy? And that's happiness like in your life overall.
Am I happy?
Yeah, and that's happy with your life overall. So my answer, I answered it two part. My answer was there are certain parts, I guess, that I could say like about my life that I'm not happy with or happy about, but overall, I am happy with my life and everything, going on with it.
I think I'm happy at where I am in life. I feel like there's things that could be better, but they come with time.
Hmm.
Uh, and I'm learning that, and I'm reminding myself that every day.
Okay. Um, okay, these are other randoms. What did you do to heal after a divorce? Did you stop blaming yourself? If you did blame yourself, and how did you stop being the victim if you was blaming yourself? That's kind
What did I do to heal? What I did to heal was well, what did I do? What I did to start my healing process was go clean across the world.
of okay. Yeah, needed that
Right.
space and time.
Yeah, I did that. But also too, I sat back and I thought about all the things I didn't place the blame on the woman, I didn't place the blame on myself. I sat back and I thought about things that I did wrong, and I thought about things that I feel like they did wrong to me,
Mm-hmm.
and I charged it to the game.
Mm-hmm.
I thought about all these things. I thought about what I could have done better. I thought about what I would have it, what I wanted them to do better, and I thought about what I didn't tell them
Mm-hmm.
that I need them to do better, and I thought about what wasn't told to me to do better.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I just thought it all out, and that began my healing process, man. And that's what helped me be healthy today, mentally.
So I think I probably healed the wrong way. I got in the streets because I got married at a young age, and I got in the streets and under somebody else.
Yeah.
Um which probably ain't probably that's probably not the best way to heal because you're still carrying baggage and
Mm,
all that other shit, and somebody else has to deal with that, and she did have to deal with that. I mean, she was even on the side of like, hey, look, I'm willing to do what I can to help you speed up this process and get this shit over with, this divorce done. I was deployed and she running quarterback while I'm gone talking to lawyers and doing this and doing that. But yeah, and so I guess as time went on, I had the same thing you did. I had space and time, but initially, that shit probably wasn't right. Like I just automatically got in the streets and start, doing shit that I didn't get the chance to do or wasn't doing because I got married at a young age, and now I'm like, okay, well, I'm single-ish, and I can go out here and get in the streets and
mm.
meet whoever I want to, come home, bring home whoever I want to, whatever else. So yeah, yeah. So I mean, I not necessarily right way because I feel like you do more damage to potentially to the people or person that you latch on to, with that because all the baggage you got and whatever else. Um, Last one. How do you prioritize your mental health, and does it come after your family, i.e., kids, parents, siblings, and or friends?
Uh, it's different. Um, that's a tricky one. That's a good question though,
Very, very.
because we are taught to, as men, to put our families first and put the people over us first. But we've also learned that at the end of the day, right, like that's not always the best thing, or it's never
Mhm.
the best thing, because you have to be the best version of yourself to be able to lead your tribe. Um,
Yeah,
so as hard as it is, you have to unlearn and relearn shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just talk about it.
right. Yeah. Um, I I think me prioritizing my mental health
Yeah.
isn't the priority. I would say that thinking about this because I do um regardless of what I got going on, how I'm feeling, whatever else, um my first instinct, and I guess it goes along with what you're saying, is to try to be there or make sure that family is good, is taken care of. But you know, like you said, and when you think about it, like if I'm not the best version of myself, if I'm not completely good, then
How
what,
can yeah.
yeah. So how can I do that and make sure, which you try, you want to, but it can be effective, but it can also be very ineffective at the same time,
Right.
depending on what happens. So, I mean, sadly, my mental health um isn't the priority I guess it should be. And I guess you said the same thing in so many words.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say one of the things that is that comes with the responsibility of being a man or the bearing, but that's like you said, that's something that's kind of like ingrained or instilled like you are the protector. You got to do this, you got to do that. But who checks on daddy? I think that's the slogan or the saying. Who checks on daddy? Who checks on Paul? Who makes sure Paul is happy or Paul is good or this or that? And that gets lost in all that other shit.
Yep.
Yeah. But so with saying that, dog, because I did this and I meant to I didn't make my full rounds, but I do want to tell you that I do love you 100%. You are my guy. It ain't no, our friendship started off, through other means. But you
Weird
know,
as shit.
our friendship withstood the test of time. It ain't based off no once a relationship dimmed or dwindled down, ours did. I
Fact,
was still, if anything, it strengthened.
fact,
It was still the test of time. And you are an important person in my life.
for sure, man.
So there's a couple guys I wanted to tell that to today. I didn't. Well, I knew I was gonna get on with you anyway, so
Yeah,
waited to tell you that. And what better way than to say that, while we are recording, you know.
I
But
appreciate
yeah,
it, big guy.
yeah, absolutely, man. But we can wrap it up, man.
Man, okay, for sure. Well, as always, shout out to you, big dog. Man, you mean a lot to me as well, my dog. You just been there. Well, I've said it millions of that, hundreds of times on this on a pod, man. You were there for me in my darkest moment, man. When I didn't have shit, I didn't have nobody to turn to, dog. Literally,
Yeah.
literally.
Uh-huh.
And you did it without question, man. And so that I'm forever indebted to you for that alone. Not
Mhm.
to mention any other things, man. So I appreciate that. I'll never forget that. Shout out to all our listeners, man. We appreciate you. Shout out to the home team, man. Shout out to my Paul, man. He's turned 80 today, man. The big 80.
Yeesh.
Yeah, yeah.
What a
So
blessing. What a blessing.
just found out earlier that we throwing him a shindig on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
The whole clan gonna be out and we're gonna celebrate him and down in the Bull City and have fun, fellowship, break bread, get fucked up,
Mm-hmm.
you know, just make sure that he feels the love, man, because he's the real life capo of this shit. None of us be here without him, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely real shit.
And when I tell you, man, when it comes down to when it comes down to hierarchy within your family,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
that's
It,
Gotti in my family. You understand what I'm saying?
mhm.
So definitely pulling up on that. Funny story. My mom was calling, talking to my mom, not to get off subject, talking to my mom, and she wished him a happy birthday on on the phone or whatever. She said the first thing he asked is, "Well, is Andre coming home?" You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So we're gonna do that, man. Again, man, shout out to the motherfucking Hills, man. This time next week, either we're
Yes,
gonna be
indeed.
talking shit or we're gonna be goddamn playing the fight song. It's gonna be one of the two.
You're right about that. Hey, yeah, you were definitely right about that.
It's gonna be one of the two, man. But as always, man, mental health is real. Myself and Reg, we might not be subject experts when it comes down to it, but I can assure you, before you harm yourself and you harm others, please tap into Unapologetic the Pod on our Facebook and or our IG or our individual Facebooks and
Mhm.
or IG. And I can assure you, we will get you the help that you need. Other than that, big dog, you already know what's going on with me. Different toilet, same shit.
Mhm. I already told you how I feel about you. You already know that. But listen, shout out to my family, my support team, my baby girl. Dog, I just get random FaceTime calls from my grandkids, which that
Love
shit,
it for you.
that shit tears me up. I'm just
Love it for you, dog.
like random, like it just be like the phone will ring and I'm like, oh, Luca calling me. Answer the phone and it be Luca. Luca, uh speech is very, it ain't, it's limited because of
Right?
his age. Like but he'd be like, Papa, look, mommy, it's
And
Papa. Just that, and that shit just like,
you try
yeah, like,
I would get a
yeah,
cup and fucking pour you in it. Put
right,
you in
right.
it.
Yeah. So, and I asked him how he doing, how's his day, what he did today, he tell me, in so much words, but it's just like the fact that they call me or talk to me just randomly and I'm like, oh, all right, this shit is crazy. And then,
Yeah.
then it get to the point to where it's like Luna's talking to me and Pa, I'm gonna watch this movie. I'm gonna sit the iPad right here, and you watch this movie with me. I'm just like,
Man,
okay, all right. So I
man,
know what that means. I just set my shit down and do what
damn
I'm
right.
doing and let it play.
Yeah,
That's just like our bonding. Something I'm thinking about. Say this real quick, and then we can get off. How your grandparents used to get the kids for the summer.
yeah,
I was like, you know what? Because I had Luna for about 3-4 weeks this summer, and I'm thinking like that's something I want to do. I want to get them for at least 2 to 4 weeks out the summer. Just
yeah.
spend time with him. And me and Luna didn't even do a lot. Took her to the trampoline park. We went out to eat. We did this, we did that. But for the most part, we was in the house, her watching TV. We play here and there, whatever else. But it's just having them around. You know what I'm saying? Just that little bond. I feel like a lot of times like that bond is missing with, because my kids didn't have that same bond and experience with my mom and my dad, even
Yeah.
though I had full custody of Passion. And when I deployed, she stayed with my mom, but she didn't really go hang with her during the summers and all that stuff. And then especially when she got older, it wasn't that. So I think that's something I want to get into short. But yeah.
Yeah, no, I think that's cool, man. I think that's a thing. I know both of my children, right? With my mom living, about 40 minutes, 45 minutes away,
Mhm.
uh, they definitely, when they come and visit with me, they
Mhm.
definitely are like, yeah, I want to go to grandma's, man. Like, yeah, like I'm trying to pull up on grandma. I want to go
Yeah.
see Pop or like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
right. And so yeah, that's definitely a thing. It's important.
Yeah.
It's so important, man.
Right. And I feel like that got lost somewhere in, my kids, like, yeah. But anyway, hey, thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for the love, the support, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Hey, keep your head on the swivel, keep a low silhouette. It's dangerous out here. What more can I say? Go Heels, college football fans. Hey, we back. Can't ask for much more.
Good
And
luck
that's
to
all.
the squads.
Yes. Yeah, good luck to y'all squads. And claim them because I don't want to hear that of like you couldn't be a damn Notre Dame fan last year and Ohio State fan this year. Like
The fuck on.
claim the squad. But as always, we're unapologetic, we're unfiltered. Y'all know who it is. It's your favorite two North Carolinians. It's Dre, Reg. We up out of here. Unapologetic the podcast. We will see y'all next week. Go Heels.
You know what it is. Thanks for listening to another episode of Unapologetic, the podcast. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe.
Better follow me.